Good evening. Severe tropical storm Kristine maintains its strength and is now over the coastal waters of Southern Ilocos Sur. Based on Pag-asa's 5 p.m. weather bulletin, the center of severe tropical storm Kristine was last located over the coastal waters of Santa Lucia, Ilocos Sur. It carries maximum sustained winds of 95 kilometers per hour and gustiness of up to 115 kilometers per hour while moving westward slowly. Tropical cyclone wind signal number 3 is raised in Ilocos Sur, La Union, and Pangasinan. Signal number 2 is raised in some areas of Luzon such as Cagayan, Isabela, Quirino, Nueva Vizcaya, Apayao, Kalinga, Abra, Ifugao, Mountain Province, Benguet, Ilocos Norte, Aurora, Nueva Ecija, Tarlac, Zambales, Bataan, Pampanga, and Bulacan. Meanwhile, signal number 1 is raised in several areas of Luzon and in Visayas. Kristine is forecast to move westward or west-northwestward over the West Philippine Sea and may exit the Philippine Area of Responsibility on Friday afternoon, October 25. Kristine is forecast to re-intensify as it moves over the West Philippine Sea and may move back towards the direction of the Philippine Area of Responsibility. However, Pag-asa says this scenario heavily depends on the behavior of the weather disturbance east of the Philippine Area of Responsibility, which is expected to develop into a tropical depression within the next 24 hours. 20 people reportedly died in the Bicol region due to the effects of severe tropical storm Kristine, according to police. Based on the 9 a.m. data from the Police Regional Office 5, the reported deaths are still up for validation. The police also recorded 9 individuals who sustained injuries, while there are 4 missing persons. According to the police, severe tropical storm Kristine has brought floods to more than 600 areas within the region. The police deployed over 900 personnel who already catered to more than 220,000 individuals within the region. Meanwhile, the National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council reported that over 2 million individuals are affected by the severe tropical storm. The Office of the Civil Defense says the Philippine government is already coordinating with neighboring countries for assistance in the distribution of aid to victims of severe tropical storm Kristine. According to Office of the Civil Defense Director Edgar Posadas, Defense Secretary Gilberto Teodoro has already spoken with Singapore Ambassador to the Philippines Constance C, as well as officials from Indonesia, Malaysia, and Brunei regarding the potential utilization of their assets to facilitate the aid of distribution. The Posadas says President Bongbong Marcos advised the authorities to try the air route in bringing more goods to affected areas.
This is in consonance with the President's guidance to probably try the air route to bring in more goods to the affected areas due to the roads which are non-possible. So I think as we speak, there are certain paperworks and documentations which have to be undertaken.
Gives assurance that the government has sufficient aid for areas hit by Kristine, but it might be a challenge to deliver them to some places considering the devastation of the severe storm on certain infrastructure. Posadas adds that the government is anticipating the challenges brought by the severe tropical storm, which led them to coordinate with other countries as part of the ASEAN cooperation. Senator Ronald Bato Dela Rosa is offering himself as a resource person for the upcoming Senate probe into the drug war of former President Rodrigo Duterte. In an interview on Thursday, October 24, Dela Rosa, who was Duterte's first Philippine National Police chief under his administration, says he is also open to being on the hot seat as a resource person during the Senate probe. The Senate Blue Ribbon Subcommittee, led by Senate Minority Leader Aquilino Coco Pimentel III, is set to have its first hearing on the drug war on Monday, October 28. De La Rosa adds that although he is a member of the Senate panel, his colleagues from the Senate can also interrogate him anytime they want. He also assures his fellow senators that he would not feel offended by their questions. De La Rosa further says he is thankful that there will be a parallel committee hearing to ferret out the truth. As a senator, Dela Rosa is also entitled to ask questions to the resource persons, including Duterte. Dela Rosa previously said that the former president will be attending the Senate probe on Monday. The House Squad Committee is also investigating the war on drugs, which yielded bombshell revelations. According to official government data, 6,000 lives were claimed during the drug war under Duterte's presidency. But human rights watchdogs and the International Criminal Court estimated the death toll to be between 12,000 and 30,000 from 2016 to 2019. The Senate formally receives a copy of the 2025 General Appropriations Bill from the House of Representatives on Thursday, October 24. The 2025 General Appropriations Bill, which contains the proposed national budget for next year, was submitted by a House personnel to the Senate's Legislative Bills and Index Service staff. The submission was carried out despite the cancellation of work in both chambers of Congress in light of the inclement weather brought about by severe tropical storm Kristine. Senate President Francis Cheese Escudero previously said that he sees the approval of the 2025 General Appropriations Bill by the first or second week of December. Escudero said the chamber is on track to finish the committee deliberations of some agencies' budgets based on his discussion with Senator Grace Poe, who heads the Senate Finance Committee. The proposed 2025 national budget amounts to over 6 trillion pesos. This figure is a 10.1 increase from the current national budget of more than 5 trillion pesos, as the Department of Budget and Management had also earlier projected. And these are the stories you need to know today. I'm Zacharian Sarao. Follow INQUIRER.net on Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Reddit. For more stories, visit INQUIRER.net.